All right. What are we gonna be doing, huh? What are we gonna be doing? Star Wars time. That is definitely what this is. This is a 6-box case of Star Wars. That's right. It's an entire case. So we'll probably go a bit slow on the first box, and then we'll try and speed through. I don't think we will try and sort much. I think we'll have a pile of common uncommons that we'll put to the side that we don't have to deal with over here somewhere. You probably can't see actually, but over here. We'll have a pile of normal rares, then normal rare foils, or sorry, normal rarity rares, normal rarity foils, hyperspace, and hyperspace foils. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty good, he says as he bumps it. Look at this. Yeah, okay. I guess the first thing probably would have been taking out the boxes. Now, I do have another case. Come on. Yeah, stubborn. On the way, and we'll probably live stream that one, maybe on Saturday night or something. I don't know. Oh, get out of the box. Whew. All right. Looking good. I'm Frankens TCG, by the way. Hi. Just in case you don't know who I am somehow, which is possible. Even though you're looking at this on my channel, welcome to the channel if you're new. I generally do a lot of Magic the Gathering content. That is my usual shtick, if you will. But Star Wars has dropped, and even though I'm more of a Trekkie, no, I really am. Even though I'm more of a Trekkie, this game looked really solid, and I thought I wanted to play it, which is exactly what I'm doing. So, here we go. First box. Just do a crosshair on it. What do you mean I've been watching too much Bad Batch? You're probably right. I guess I should save the boxes to put common uncommons back into. So there's like, what, 24 packs per box? Yeah, 24 booster packs per box. One of the slight problems is, well, I say it's a problem, but it's not really a problem. Fantasy Flight have been pretty spot on with their legendaries, except some cases have had up to 3 showcases. Some boxes have had 1 piss weak legendary. So it's been a whole thing. Generally speaking, it sticks to where it should be, but as again on average, right? So we have the Grand Inquisitor rare. We have a hyperspace base rare hyperspace. We have some 9 commons, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hyperspace. Yeah, so 9, but we got a hyperspace in the 9th slot. Sure. Then we have our 3 uncommons. Then we have our rare slot and our foil slot. Regular foil. We have a red 3, which is a great vehicle that I need a couple of, so that's great. Alright, so we'll go... I want to get it so everyone can see. Maybe if I... No one needs to see my legs. Jeez. That's a bit better. Except we just knocked our light cover off. Using a chip packet for a light cover. Because got to innovate, yo. So we've got our... Yes. Okay, so we've got our regular rares, regular foils, or I should say regular non-foil rarities. Then we have our hyperspace and our hyperspace foils. So our uncommons. We've got a Admiral Ozell. First time I'm seeing this card. Did not get one in a single pre-release pack, and I did like 6 pre-releases. A Rebel Assault, which I think is only the second one, and a Shoot First. I wonder if I should separate the uncommons. No, too much effort. Like, by now you should be fairly familiar with most of the cards, so I shouldn't really have to go through them all. We have a common leader, we have a common base, have all of our commons, disarm, ISB agent. We have a TIE, what is that, LN fighter. Oh yeah, I'm legally blind by the way, so if cards go off camera, I'm sorry. Can't be helped, too bad. Wing leader. We have an Avenger as our first legendary. It's fine, more or less. Ooh, and a foil hyperspace. Look at how pretty that is. Look how pretty it is. Alright. I think hyperspace are like 1 in every 3 boosters, maybe. Foils are 1 in every booster. There is a hyperspace Imwe. Can you see that? And we're still on camera. It's hard to see because of the way this claw is, this camera claw that I'm using. Yeah, it's been a whole thing. Snapshot reflexes. Low-fall insurgent, which is something that I need. Devotion, bamboozle, reinforcement orca. For a cause I believe in, another really great card. And a foil benthic chew tubes. Well, so far, it's fine. Nothing standing out staggeringly. Benthic chew tubes foil is always cool. We got here common Krennic, common base. We can just shuffle through like this, right? Ooh, outmaneuver. Whaley. Admiral Piet. I think that's the first time I'm seeing Admiral Piet, to be honest. Fighters for Freedom. That's the first Fighters for Freedom I've seen. Wee, strafing gunship. Hello. It's a big Boba Fett card. And a strike true. But it's just regular strike true? Yep. Strafing gunship is gonna be big. Gonna be very in demand. But yeah, I don't know. Rarity wise, I'm thinking it's probably going to end up in the $15, you know, the $15 amalgam, basically. Base. Probably should be checking if you can actually see this properly on camera. I'm assuming you can. The Force is with me. That is the second one I've opened. I opened one out of some packs this morning. Rebel Assault. A Relentless. Loses all abilities. Yeah, that's fine. And a foil rare Smoke and Cinders. Beru, no. And Uncle Owen, I guess, but whatever. That guy he died being a douchebag. I mean, I guess he was protecting Luke, but whatever. What do we got here? Rare. Emperor Palpatine. Boring base. Rogue Operative. Agitator in Hyper. Bosk. Traitorous is our rare. And our foil is a Bounty Hunter crew. Yeah. I mean, you know, boxes is boxes do. Hopefully this isn't going to take us like an hour, but not real sure. Also, this chair's really uncomfortable to try and do this in, to be honest. There's my guy Boba, just in the regular base. It's a base. Lol. Yeah, no, terrible. There's a Thai Advanced. There is our second legendary, a Cunning, which is fine. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get extras in here. Was that a... Oh, it was. Okay, sure. Hyper Legendary, so this might be a 4 legendary box. Emperor's Royal Guard. And our foil is a Rebel Assault. Good foil. Good soup. Time will tell what the big foils will be, to be honest. Like, even the big usable foils, hyperspace foils are probably going to be like the most expensive. And we've got here Director Krennic in hyperspace. Blue base in hyperspace. Hyperspace base. Hyperbase base. Rogue Operative. Then we have Fett's Fire Spray. This is a great box for somebody like me who's building Boba Fett. And a Guerrilla Attack Pod, which I'm pretty sure goes in one of the Sabine decks. Probably the most consistent Sabine deck at the moment, with I think a 75% win rate, which is actually pretty phenomenal. Just a common Sabine. The Sabine, wasn't it? Yes. Blind Man base. Cycle through. Vanguard Ace. Prepare for takeoff. Forced Surrender. There is another Cunning. This time it is just a regular Cunning legendary. And a Foil Alliance X-Wing. Which is, you know, it's fine. Hyperspace is so much better. Again, like, I don't know what the price on regular foils is going to go for. Just no idea. That is a common. Yes. Common Chewie. Regular space base. Space base. Don't get cocky. And a foil Carablast. What does cocky do? Choose a unit one at a time. Reveal cards from your deck until you choose to stop. If you revealed 7 cards, the combined cost of the revealed cards is 7 or less. Deal that much damage to the chosen unit. Put the real cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. Yeah, it'll see some play. I don't know how much play, but yeah, it'll probably see some play. Some interesting removal. Leia, who is a common base. Technician. I was hunting those so hard over the weekend. A second Yoda. Cantina Bouncer. First time I've seen that one. Bail Organa. I actually got this one in hyperspace foil. Speaking of, defeat and upgrade. Confiscate. It's a nice hyperspace foil. Don't know if it will see much play at all, but I guess we will see. Alright, about halfway through the first box and no showcase yet. That's okay. Common base. Alright, so we have a Moment of Peace in the Hyper. There we go, we have our first rare base. Epic action, get a shield token to a non-leader. Security complex. And a foil Resilient. That's all it is. Sure. We have hyperspace base and a hyperspace tube. Will they be worth any money because they are common leaders in hyperspace? I mean, probably not, to be honest. I don't know, maybe. What do we got here? Emperor Palpatine in the rare. And then, oh my, energy conversion lab in hyperspace foil. That is the money shot. That is the money shot. That's yeah, that's big. That's big. There's going to be a hot card. Grand Admiral Thrawn as our rare leader. Base. Alright. Jedi lightsaber. And a foil lab tech. Not hyperspace, unfortunately. I don't know how much a regular foil will go for in a hyperspace. I assume the regular foil will probably hit around $3 when the market stabilizes, and the hyperspace probably $8 to $10 because everyone will want pretty ones. But we've yet to see, exactly how that's going to work. Common leader, common base. Agent Killis, and a foil Raise Melbus. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. One of those guys, right? From Rogue One, I think. We got here Jyn Erso, common base. Hyper, defeat on... Oh, another confiscate. Defeat and upgrade. Okay, so we have a hyper rare in the bombing run. Then we have the Galactic Ambition in our regular rare. And then our foil restored ARC 170. Not hyperspace. Still good. Box is taking actually longer than I thought it would. I still have to make a tiramisu. Non-hyperspace leader? Non-hyperspace leader, just a common. Common base. Hyperspace, Cartel Spacer. I only got one of these in my 6 or 7 pre-release packs, which is ridiculous, but that's going straight in Boba Fett. Mace Windu is our third legendary of the box, and a foil open fire. Funny thing about, you probably already know about the Mace Windu, but that hilt is wrong. There's a whole thing about how the hilt was put in upside down for some reason. Look at this pack. This is just the roughest opening. I need a little bit of fan. Hopefully that sound doesn't pick up, ruin the entire video. But if it does, whatever. Hyperspace, Hyperbase, regular old Sabine Wren. Still my hand. Yep. Okay, great. Just have to keep checking because I'm not using my usual recording setup. Cannon Jarrus. Another Bib Flatuna, which is nice. We've got a Wedge Antilles and a foil ATST. Alright. Box 1 almost done. 5 more to go. A lot of boxes. Han Solo! Thanks, Maz Canada. Regular space. Here's another good one. Hyper Green Squadron A-Wing. This feels like it might be an interesting pack. The Ghost. The first Spectre ship that I've opened, I think. Which is cool. I had no choice. And then Hyperspace Foil. Ah, Surprise Strike. Again, another card that is definitely going to be worth something good. Whether it be 10 or 15 bucks probably. Maybe up to 20 bucks in Hyperspace Foil. Again, it's really hard to like try and judge what things are supposed to be worth. This is a Hyper IG88. Because prices are still all over the place even now, with a lot of people whinging back and forth about opportunists, which is technically true, but like, just move on. Anyway, Han Solo and TIE Advanced in just regular foil. Why can't you be the good foil? Why can't all the cards just be in good foil? Imagine that. That's why they should have done a collector box on the end of this. Regular box and a collector box. If it works for Magic, it'll work for other card games, damn it. Special foil treatments and shit, yeah. Syndicate Lackeys in Hyperspace. Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. We have an Electro Staff. First time I'm seeing that one. And a foil Rogue Operative. Which is actually pretty good. You should think about playing Rogue Operative because of the Saboteur and stuff. Can be a really solid unit, depending on the deck you're playing, of course. We've got here common, basic, space. You're Good to Me Dead, awesome card. Another Boba card. U-Wing Reinforcement, and a rare foil, You're My Only Hope. Last two packs of this box. Of course, showcase cards are 1 in every 2 cases, so hopefully we hit 1. That would be very nice. Wouldn't pay for the case, but you know, would absolutely give us a good return, depending on what it is. Heroic Sacrifice, Echo Base Defender. Last pack. Saw somebody opening a case and they're doing it like box by box. I don't like that. I know these openings can go really long when you're doing just like a full case break, but I think I would rather do a full case break and show you what the case is like. Gladiator Star Destroyer in the Hyper. Then we have a rare Emperor's Legion. First time I've seen that one. And ooh, rare foil Chopper. Hello, Chopper Chop. That's a little guy we want to see more of, for sure. Only opened one of those. One regular non-foil, non-hyperspace over the weekend. I mean, if you're wondering why I did so many pre-releases, it's just pretty much to get a leg up. I used to be very competitive in Magic. I won a couple of 5Ks back in the day. Put the boxes down there for now. Well, one. I won a 5K back in the day, and I top 8'd a whole bunch. Sadly, it was just after they stopped doing pins, so I didn't have any of the top 8 pins. I learnt that only after I had won that event. That was the event where they'd stopped it. Then they reduced the prize money down at one point as well, because Australia, Wizards weren't... yeah, there was a couple of years there where we didn't even know if we'd have Magic anymore, to be honest. New fresh box. Because we just thought the Wizards kind of gave up on Australia, and they really did for a long time. So Fantasy Flight, here is your chance to make sure that you do this right. Fallen Lightsaber, foil Battlefield Marine. But from everything we're seeing so far, they have plans, they have, you know, good locals, regionals, etc. plans. There's a nice Hyper Boba Fett. I already have one for my Boba deck. Let's just straighten that one up a little bit. But we will see. But so far their plans for tournaments and stuff, it's pretty good. Which makes me feel a little bit better. We have a frontline shuttle and then a foil Vanguard Ace. I feel like Vanguard Ace is going to be probably used in some fashion for like some sort of maybe Rebel Weenie deck, or maybe in Twin Suns, but I just don't see it being that competitive right now. Jin Urso, so it probably will change in the future, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? All right, Relentless, just like, and a foil Confiscate. It's the law. I think it said law in there, didn't it? Yes. I'm funny. But making the Worlds Tournament open for anyone to enter is a great idea. But having it, I mean, I guess the company is, well, it's European really, but focused on America, which means it's going to be in America, I guess, to start off with, which is their prerogative. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was in Australia, but, you know, can't really do anything about that. Vigilance is our first legendary of this box, and a foil Asteroid Sanctuary, which is going to be a great sideboard card against decks like Sabine and Boba Fett. Expected to be heavily played. We got here, you are a rare, you are a rare. Okay. Grand Inquisitor rep. He's very inquisitive, that guy. Grandly so. Mr. Bad Boy. Fighters for Freedom is our Hyper. Then we have a rare Emperor's Legion and a foil Patrol V-Wing, which people are going gaga for over at the pre-release to chuck in the pre-release decks, which is great. We're very happy to crack those open. IG-88, speaking of who we hopefully won't get a showcase of, I'd like to get a Boba Fett, to be honest. I would definitely get it graded and probably just keep it. Echo Base Defender. We haven't seen a Millennium Falcon at all yet. Del Miko. And a foil Keep Fighting. I hope I'm going fast enough now. We're at the 30-minute mark and we're only like the second box in. It's going to be a long one. It was not intended that way. Common. Don't know why I did it that way, but I did. Bosk. You're My Only Hope, this time in the non-foil. And a foil Hyper Disabling Fang Fighter. Nice. Nice. Foil ships look gorgeous. I mean, most of the hyperspace foils look gorgeous, to be honest. So, really nice. Chirrut Imwe. Then we have a Hyper Base Base. Will Hyper Base Bases be worth anything? Probably not, because I don't do anything. I just give you extra HP. Nice. Devotion in the Hyper. Then another Strafing Gunship, makes number 2. Then a Takedown. So, yeah. 2 Strafing Gunships, 1 Fet's Fire. We're getting there. Hyperspace Iden Viso. Then we have Rare Skeleton Crew. An Assistant Patrol Craft. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Like the whole Owen and Beerus. We fought that boast 38 times. Anyway. Bad lip reading. It's the whole thing. Hyperspace Cloud City Wingguard. There you go. Fights for Freedom again. Bamboozle. Spark of Rebellion. Nice discard card. and a foil redemption. Not a redemption card. Redemption the ship. Basketball joke. Hashtag Panini. General Dodona in the Hyper. Then we have, nice, Jeddah City in the Rare. And a foil resupply. Again, another card that's definitely going to be worth money. For the Blue Green Ramp decks, there are some Boba decks who have been experimenting with it. And definitely some Vader decks. So it's been interesting. Sabine Wren, Hyper base. Another Hyperspace base. 7th Fleet Defender in the Hyper. So they shoot first. Rook, which I think might have been something for the Fat deck. I don't remember. And a Baze Malbus might be in the sideboard. I seem to remember something about Rook. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a rookie. Oh, terrible. I am a dad, so you know. Boba Fett. Nonetheless, base. Darth Vader is our, what, second legendary of this box? That's nice. It's not Hyper though. And a foil Rugged Survivors. So our first, I think there's like 16 legendaries. So that's our first out of this case of good old Sadman himself. I killed all the children 'cause I'm a bad man. Alliance X-Wing in the Hyper. And then Electrostaff. And, ooh. Wow. Not Hyper, but regular foil. There we go, Force Lightning Legendary. So, what's that? 3 legendaries on in this box, technically. Still technically 2 regular and 1 foil, because I'm pretty sure the slots are a bit different when it comes to the treatments. So it's like 3 regular approximately per box, and then additionals. That's what I remember being told anyway while watching. Patrol V-Wing in the Hyperspace. Then we have our 3rd legendary of the box, technically 4th, Aggression. We'll get Kylo Ren at some stage, which kind of makes me happy because I kind of like Kylo Ren, to be honest. More when he becomes Ben Kenobi. Or Ben whatever. Ben Solo. That's the one I was looking for. Ben Kenobi. Jeez. Foil Surgical Bot. Wrong one. You know where I was going. Don't sound off in the comments about how wrong I am. Although Finn, I can see us getting like a scaredy regular Finn. What was that? Oh, there's a hyper foil back there. And a leader Finn. So I reckon we'll get a regular Finn as traitor, and then we'll get leader Finn as like, they'll call him something like the People's Hero or something. Redemption. And then, ooh, yeah, okay, that's pretty big. Where are my, what you guys, I'm looking for sleeves and toppies. Jeez, I might just have to sleeve it and put it aside. Where are my top loaders? Look at my sleeves over here. Oh, there's a top loader, I guess. And then, yeah, you definitely, yeah. So, it's one of the big hits. Whew. Hello, Luke. Get in my belly. Want to make sure you go into that top layer really nicely. That is something to consider, either selling now, which will sell for probably $150 roughly, maybe more, or sending it in for grading, because it looks pretty immaculate, to be honest. Centering looks really good. Doesn't seem to be any condition problems that I can see. Then again, I know I'm legally blind, but that's great. That's really great. Let's just put it in there, shall we? He can use his force on me to open some bangers. I don't know what I'm saying there. To be honest, it sounded a little bit too sexual, didn't it? I'm sorry. Alright, so we have a repair in Hyper. Then we have a rare Count Dooku. Dooku. And then a foil Wing Leader. Which Wing Leader is another one that you're going to be seeing a lot of. I think it was Wing Leader, right? Yeah, give 2 experience to another rebel. You're going to see a lot of Wing Leader. So a couple of different decks, including Sabine. Oh, we got another foil hyperspace back there, I think. Regular IG-88, regular space base. Yeah, we've definitely got something shiny back there. It is very shiny. So we have a rare Don't Get Cocky. And then, oh nice. No Good to Me Dead. My Fett deck is going to look sick, because I already pulled one of these out of a pre-release box, and now I have a second one in the hyperspace foil. But they are going to be worth money, so it's like, do you sell them and just use like a foil version or just a regular hyperspace version? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that's the second time we've gotten a hyperspace leader and a hyperspace base. Base. Oh. Foil goes there. Any other foils in here? No, great. So, nice big pile of hyperspace. Oh, the dark side. So we've got a Bendu. The hell is a Bendu? You know what? I don't care. And a Viper Probe droid, which people really soured on to begin with. And I'm like, it's not a great unit. And then people started getting around to it. They're like, oh, and there's a Meddling Mage in this set. It's a magic card to let you look at somebody's hand and then choose a name, and no one can play it, basically. We have a rare Iden Verso. Skip. Hey, there's our first Millennium Falcon. Good boy. And a Death Star Stormtrooper in regular foil. So that's been a pretty good box. Other than, you know, not having a showcase in it yet. Here, just coming. Keep looking at the bloody leaders. We have a Mining Guild TIE Fighter in hyperspace. Then we have a rare Agent Callus in hyperspace. Then we have Bail Organa as our rare, and a hyperspace Vigilant Honor Guards foil. So remember what I said about like how many rares and legendaries you can have per pack. Technically you can have up to 4. Hyperspace foil. No, 3. Hyperspace foil, regular. Basically. Regular foil, but you know, can't have 2 foils in one pack. So it'll be interesting. Oh, good performing barrage. We need more of those. Be interesting to see how this pans out, to be honest. Obi-Wan Kenobi and a foil General Veers, which makes the 3rd General Veers that we've got. Pretty, you know, good and sealed, right? Probably good in draft. I can't draft tomorrow night, unfortunately. I've got to go to board games. It happens. Imperial Interceptor, which looks fantastic in foil. That is going to be the shit. Ezra Bridger, thank you. We've got a Hardpoint Heavy Blaster in hyperspace. We have, of course, Traitorous and a regular Waylay in foil. Waylay again, another Boba Fett deck card. So the hit of this box, the last box was kind of just, you know, it's fine, it's pretty average. But the hit of this box is definitely this one here. Hyperspace, space. Emperor Palpatine. And, Conversion Lab, this time not in hyperspace foil, just in regular foil, but still very impressive. It's one of those things of trying to figure out like which version I want to keep for me. Yeah, this is one of the things that I was saying to somebody about, like, oh, that was what, 4 rare box, 5 rare box, 5 legendary box. Yeah, I was saying to somebody, like, I just don't know because prices are still, you know, fairly up in the air with singles. This will be box number 3. So we don't really know how it's going to track. We assume that prices, of course, will go down because it is release week. We don't know how much buy, but this Luke, for example, like, will it stay where it is? Will it go down to $100 Australian? $100 play money for those Americans and UK lads? Straight the back, huh? Caltor Spacer, yes. Alright, Hope 1 is our first legendary. And a foil Jedi Agitator. Sitting like this is awkward. Rare Mr. Solo. How'd you get your name? Oh, it's just by myself. You know. There's our rare 7th sister. And our foil rare is It Binds All Things. And I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. It's hot here in Australia at the moment. Common. It's going funny. It's been a long day and I've been working all day. Death Trooper in hyperspace. Another barrage, nice. Another Rook. A full Death Trooper, it's hilarious. One in hyperspace, one in non-foil non-hyperspace. Common. Hyperspace, high space. Yeah, I'll get sick of saying that one day. Not. Hyper Disarm. Almost missed it. Rare Moody Rook. And a foil Cannon Jarrus. Driving a Yaris. Something very shiny at the back. Galactic Ambition is our rare. And our hyperspace rare is Count Dooku. Doo-doo. It's a Dooku. I have to keep squishing packs down. Alright, Jin Urso. Looking for those treatments. Nothing in that one. Gideon Husk. And a foil patrolling wing. Patrolling V wing? Different wing V. Yeah. Hyperspace Starwing Scout. Then a rare Regional Governor. And a foil Surgical Droid. Just went to grab like from a pile over here, which is just the stuff from pre-release. We've got here another Thrawn, regular space, Hyper Occupier Siege Tank. Then we have a rare Emperor's Legion and another Viper Probe Droid. They had like what, one legendary out of this box so far? Two. First pack, second pack, right? I don't remember. It's not a great box so far though. Hyperspace base. Something big and shiny back there. Our rare is a good old Electro Staff and ooh, a pretty Waylay Hyperspace foil. Look at that. Just very pretty. We didn't miss any other Hyperspace from this pack, did we? No. Some packs just be like that, yo. That pack feels a bit creased and weird. Cards are fine. Don't worry, this came from a very reputable LGS. Han Solo in the Hyper. Regular space base. There is a Legendary Aggression and a foil Bamboozle. So I think that was my third legendary. I hope you're counting, because clearly I'm not. Common. There is Maximum Firepower as the Hyper. And another Redemption, which I think is the third for this damn box. Coalition, guys. Foil Death Stormtrooper. This will signify half the box gone. Getting Leia. We have a Hyperspace Emperor Palpatine. We have a rare Count Dooku and a rare foil Del Marco. So it's 3 rares out of that pack, just in case anyone was deciding to try and count. As I was saying, some packs you can just have like more than one legendary or rare. Not including, of course, the leader as well, actually. There's no legendary leaders, though, which is very interesting. They decided not to do. There's going to be another 3 rare pack, maybe? There's a Hyperspace Obi-Wan Kenobi. There is a Rare Wolf. And a Hyperspace First Legion Snow Trooper. Look at that, seriously. You can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely sick. I'm still in the wrong place. Making sure all the right ones are in here. Ooh. I think I'm going to stop in a second and sip myself some water before I pass out. Jeez. Alright. Hyperspace. Mercenary Company. Interesting, the Ambush and the Overwhelm seem like a different color to me for some reason. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Shoot first. Very good. There is a Security Complex rare and a regular rare Blizzard Assault AT-AT. If you're wondering, some of these will be up on my, likely on my eBay, or posted on Facebook and probably just the Australian sales group. I was going to start a whole site, but couldn't get Binder Pos to come to the table early enough to properly integrate their stuff into a Shopify account and start an actual online card store, which is what I was going to do. Because as a content creator, you're always looking for, you know, potential ways to maximize. And I thought, well, I open enough product and maybe that's what I should be doing instead of like selling it secondarily to resellers. It's a whole thing. Chimera is our rare, and our foil is a Frontier AT-AT. Oh, this is sitting like this is hell on my hips. Hell on my hips. Little gunner, there's a nice big shiny back there somewhere. Hyperspace, space. It's big and shiny, we're getting there. It binds all things as our rare. And then our hyperfoil is going to be Echo Base Defenders. Defenders of the Earth. Chewbacca in the Hyper. Hyper ISB agent. The Rare Wedge Antilles. And a Hyperfoil Force Throw, which is just, again, just hyperspace foils, man. Like, oh, it looks so good. Alright. So let's get some water into me. Okay, that's better. Alright, regulars. Alright, so we have another Fetz Fire Spray, number 2. And a full Base Mothers, Brain Fartus. Again, with the other case that I get, probably just stream it, I guess. That'll be interesting. I'll need to try and find a better way to do that so that I can actually have chat up. Yeah, I don't know. It's the first time I've seen Hera. It's Harrison Dula. No aspect penalty on Spectre cards you play. Nice. What's the other side say? Ignore Spectre penalty on attack. You may give an experience token to another unique unit. Okay. Seems alright. Doesn't seem that great. Doesn't seem bad. Seems adequate. Which I find myself saying a lot. Super Laser Blast is our 4th legendary, I think, for this box. And foil Moment of Peace. Yoda's being very peaceful. Very peaceful. Wow, we've got almost an hour so far. This is ridiculous, and this pack is just destroyed. Did not want to open for me. Don't want to go 2 hours, that's for sure. Again, I still have tiramisu to make. Tiramisu. Yeah, thanks, Al. Alright, so we have a red 3. Ooh, and a foil legendary Cunning, which I guess is legendary 5 for the box? Again, it's really hard to do like the, am I hitting a very? What is going on? Because you don't know at this point. Patterson Insurgent in the hyperspace. Then we have Lando Calrissian as our rare. He likes to sleep with robots. And a foil Ardent Sympathizer. Vando doesn't discriminate. He'll sleep with anything. Hyper Sabine Wren. Nice. Look at our old space base. Hyper Snow Speeder. Hyper Power of the Dark Side. Admiral Akbar and a foil Zebarellis from Clone Wars, I guess. Oh, no? No, from that other one? Oh, I can't remember. Is there Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Rebels? Whatever. Too many shows. Too many shows. We have a Castro City in the Hyper. Then we have a rare Agent Callus and a not a Hyper, just a rare of a foil of Surprise Strike. My goodness, we're not even up to the 4th box yet. Last pack of the 3rd box, which I think was 5 legendaries. Oh, you're a rare. Cassian Andor. Hello. I don't think I've seen him before either. And our last rare is a good old Sneak Attack, which makes number 2 for me. It's the first one we've pulled out of the first 3 boxes. And a foil Regional Sympathizers. So I'm probably going to have a full Boba deck by the time we're finished. At least. Maybe. I think I still need to pull some more Darth Vaders, because it needs 3 of them and I only have 1. Those aren't going to be cheap. They're probably going to be like about $50 a pop. Hopefully not more expensive than that, but yeah, just start a new pile, I know. Background pile anyway. Just gonna, yep. I mean, I could have moved the camera this way. These guys we can move over a little bit now, I think. A little bit. Alright. Alright, Trash Pandas, let's go. Chewy, regular space. Everything is regular, everything is regular. Emperor Palpatine rare. Boop. And a foil Cantina Braggart. Be 2 more boxes after this. It's common. Alright, so we have a rare Emperor's Legion and a regular foil Consular Security Force. I mean, sign off down below. What decks are you looking forward to? I mean, mine are, I guess, just the aggressive ones at the moment, which is Sabine, I think it was Sabine Green, and, oh, I guess my Boba's like a mid-range, I guess. Both very cool decks. Looking forward to it. There is a Precision Fire. The irony there that so many people will dump shit on Stormtroopers, which is just dumb. Then we have a Hyper Colonel Yaren with a rare Electrostaff and a Hyper Foil Open Fire. Just common. Should make sure I'm still on screen. Our first legendary of the box, which is a regular aggression. Then we have a foil shoot first. It's funny, I wonder if they'll do a version of shoot first where it's Greedo instead of Han. Like in some sort of like holiday gift pack or something. I think that would be pretty good. Hyper Command Center. I'm sure I'm not missing stuff, to be honest, because borders can be a little finicky to my poor blind eyes. Regular Redemption again, gonna have so many of those. Spec Force Soldier, foil. If you're looking for redemption chips, apparently I got you covered. Sabine Wren. Hyperspace Medal Ceremony. A lot of people were down on this because it's zero cost, it doesn't really do anything, but I mean, quite frankly, in a Rebels deck, it's gonna be boss. Count Dooku is our rare, and a foil Swoop Racer. Oh. Australia be hot, yo. I feel like we're maybe not going to get a showcase in this case. Thrawn. So good to be dead. Don't Get Cocky, and a foil General Veers. See and repeat. Lots of repeat. I want to see repeat of staples. More staples. Boba Fett. Cycle. Tactical Advantage Hyper. Then we have a Bendu and foil, regular, and a foil Steadfast Battalion. My brain is cooked. My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big. I'm a banana. Yeah, I'm that old. Boop, 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 boop. Blizzard Assault. Alright. We have a Hyper Rare in a Chimera. Millennium Falcon. Good hit, good hit. And a Hyper Foil Legendary Super Laser Blast. Which I was talking about, like, imagine hitting this as your only legendary in a box. You'd be very sad. Well, imagine hitting it as a Hyper Foil. I don't know, 8 cost. Maybe in your ramp decks, maybe. But you'd probably be dead by then, to be honest. If the other player knows what they are doing, I'm sure. We have a Scout Bike Pursuer in Hyper. Huh. Sabine Wren's just an uncommon. I didn't know that. Cool. It's going to be very good. And Ezra, that's a good pack there, to be honest. Bail Organa and Snowtrooper Lieutenant. A Sabine Wren and an Ezra in the same pack. Imagine if that was your pre-release pack. Just imagine. Han Solo. Hyperspace Base. Obi-Wan Kenobi Rare. And a foil Reinforcement Walker. No, you're not a hyper, you're just a regular. Hyper base. Then we have Traitorous and a hyper foil of Resilient. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out what it was called. Yeah. 2 boxes left after this run. Then we'll be done. Then I can get to the sorting phase of my life, which is gonna suck. Waylay in the Hyper. Hyper Yoda. Fallen Lightsaber. Foil Wilderness Fighter. Regular Boba. Rare Frontline Shuttle. Foil Academy Training. I was going to say Academy Traders. Half box done. So we've hit the 2.5 box mark. Not hyperspace, no, good. No. Just tricking myself now, just tricking myself. Hyperspace Cantina Bracket. We have a Relentless and a Foil Ruthless Raider. How many legendaries have we hit this time? Hit the first one, right? Oh, you actually should be there. Were you Hyperspace? Did I put you in the wrong? No? Yep, great. One. I think it was just one. Yeah, okay. So we've hit the 2, technically, with the Hyperspace out of half a box. I mean, technically one regular anyway. When there should be like 3 regular in the box. So we'll have to see. Boba Hyperspace. Got so many of him now. There is our 2/3, really, let's be honest, because of the Hyperspace. There's our 3rd legendary, which is Vigilance. And there's a Rebel Pathfinder in foil. It's funny, I was just talking about, like, how many legendaries? 1/2, now it's 3. 3 regular per box it's supposed to be, on average. I don't think it says on average, but yeah. There is a rare Del Marco, and there is a foil rare Don't Get Cocky. That's great, kid. Don't get cocky. Which, if you say it in different ways, that's great, kid. Don't get cocky. Yeah. Terrible. I'm a terrible human being, and I'm fine with that. It's been common. Hyperspace, space. Hyperspace Viper Probe Droid looks amazing in hyperspace. You're My Only Hope. And a foil Vanquish. If you stuck around this long, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Woot. There's our 2nd Hera for this case. There's another strafing gunship. So we've had a Fett and a strafing. There is a Hyperfoil Gladiator Star Destroyer. Hyperspace Layer. Regular base. There is Hyperspace Rare of Heroic Sacrifice. Then there is a rare of Beru Gets Fired. And there's the Ghost in foil, but not in hyperfoil. In hyperfoil it's going to look so schmick, so schmick. It's going to look so good like you wouldn't believe. Alright. Common. Some of the art's alright. Most of the art's pretty good. Spark of Rebellion. Foil First Legion Snowtrooper. I wouldn't like to buy this booster by booster. That's the one thing I have noticed about this, is I feel like buying it booster by booster instead of box by box, not the greatest prospect. Then again, I say that about Magic too, so what do I know? Hyperspace Vanguard Infantry. Ah, the Spacer, nice. There is a rare base, which is Jeddah City again. Then a Hyperfoil Protector. Just in case you want to give something Sentinel, I guess. 2 packs left in this box, then 2 boxes left to go. Hyperspace Base. Fighters for Freedom in hyperspace. Then a rare Rook and Gamoran Guards in foil. Last pack of this box. It's been like what, 4 legendaries including the hyperfoil. So again, hashtag on average. And I haven't got my Vaders yet. Cassian. I keep tricking myself out with what is and what isn't a hyperfoil. Hyperfoil? Oh, nice. Overwhelming Barrage. Speaking of our boy Vader, there is our 5th legendary for the box, which is our Vader, and a foil Outmaneuver. Nice. It's the first, so only 1 Luke and Vader per case at this point, or per this case anyway, not on average. But again, 16 legendaries means that 16 legendaries, you've got 6 boxes, so 3, 6, 9, 12, technically 12 on average per case out of 16, considering they're also randoms, so, you know, the chances of getting a specific one then goes considerably down as well. Oh, come out. Which I think is one of the things a lot of people maybe don't take into consideration with how hard these are going to be to try and like pursue boxes for a particular legendary. And what do we got here? Common. So we have Gideon Husk. We have a rare Lando, and we have a foil Power of the Dark Side. To keep remembering when my hands up. All right. We have regional synthesizers. We have the Energy Conversion Lab regular rare, and a foil Super Laser Tech. Mobile. Can you see my hand? Can we? Yeah, okay, good. Boba Fett. It's the first Boba Fett of the case. Boba Fett, sorry. Jabba the Hutt. We haven't gotten any Boba Fetts yet, have we? Resilient is our regular foil. Yeah. still need to spend money on that deck, probably. Depending what comes out of the other case. Jin Ursa in Hyper. There is a Steadfast Battalion in Hyper. Then we have another Owen at the Barbecue. And a foil The Forces with Me. So uncomfortable. Really need to find a better way to do this. It's definitely going to find a better way to set this up. 88, Hyperbase, Space Base. The foil bombing run, regular bombing run, and a foil Alliance X-Wing. Opened so many bombing runs on the weekend. Felt like the most common rare. I think I ended up with 3 or 4 of them. General Krell. This week been another one, like a good amount of overwhelming barrages and stuff. A foil rare Galactic Ambition. We cracked any legendaries out of this one yet? Oh, that's right. We got no, Vader was the last box, right? First card of last card of the last box? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Cargo Juggernaut. First time I've seen that. Hyper. First time I've actually seen it is what I was. Anyway. Baze Melbus in the Hyper. Chimera Rare. Foil Gorilla Attack Pod. I mean, this might actually be more than 150. We just don't know. Wow, there's no hypers in this pack at all. Oh, there's one back there. What do we got here? It binds all things. And Hyperfoil Gamorrean Guards. Hyperfoils seem, fairly rare. So Adarim Headhunter is our Hyper. Ooh, no good to me deads. Wedge Antilles is our rare. Foil Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. Have to check. Rare. Conversion Lab. Darth Vader. Right. Darth Vader was out of the last box. I don't think we've hit a single legendary out of this box yet. Unless I'm wrong and Darth Vader was out of this box, but I thought it was the last pack out of last box because we hit 5 legendaries. Hyperspace Krennic. There's another Fett's Fire Spray. You're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot, buddy. Oh, what have I done? What are these? More rares? More rares. Okay. Let's just put it next to it. Foil Bounty Hunter Crew. Sip of water. Remember to hydrate. This is taking so much longer than I anticipated. So much longer. Ended up being like an hour and a half. What do we get here? Regular Boba Fett. We have Super Laser Blast is our first legendary of the box. Oh boy. strike true, which is funny because wasn't I just saying like about how I was talking to somebody today about that being the only legendary in a box would be really shit. Because yeah, the store was opening boxes and yeah, they got pretty unlucky, I think. We don't want to see that. Hyperspace, space. Hyperspace Death Star Stormtrooper, I think. Yes. Hard to see. Then we have a Red 3 Rare and a Hyperfoil of the Ghost. Remember what I was saying about how good that would look? Maybe not as good as I thought. Still good, but you know, it's alright. It's alright. Oh man, this is rough. Opening a whole case. Admiral Akbar, Outer Rim Headhunter, Outer Rim Brain Fart. I think my brain just stopped. Had a mini seizure. Not the first time. Agent Cullis, foil rare strafing gunship. Nice. It's our first foil rare strafing gunship. Which means we now have enough for the Boba Fett deck in the way of gunships. Still need other pieces. Sneak Attack, Underworld Thug Rare, rare foil. You can hear how tired I'm getting. Hyperspace Chewie, Hyperspace Restock, nice. Then a rare Wolf, Hyperfoil Scout Bike Pursuer, rare Imwe, Hyperspace Base, Hyperspace Alliance Dispatcher, Security Complex, and a foil Distant Patroller. Whew. You're almost done. It's being run. Hyperspace Admiral Ozell. Legendary Home 1. I think that is the second legendary of the box. Foil Partisan Insurgent. So it has not been a great box. Also kind of average. The Fetz Fire Sprays really make it kind of better. Better-ish. Better-ish. We've got here Seventh Sister. And a foil Cloud City Wingguard. Not missing any of the hypers today. Nope. Common. Ailey. The Rook. And Tactical Advantage in the foil. Alright, Surgical Droid in the Hyper. Then we have Brody Rook. And a foil 5th brother. Jeez, I need to watch that one. That pile back there. It's a little bit out of shape. A bad little Eminor. Sabine Wren in the Hyper. Hyper Shoot First. Then a rare is Galactic Ambition. And a Hyper Foil General Avias. And putting foils in the hypers, didn't we? We have to keep checking because it's getting late. And the old grey matter is scattered. No, just got such a tiny pile of hyperspace foils considered to everything else. It's kind of interesting. On hyperspace foil later. 1988. Hyperspace Bounty Hunter Crew. Rare is Gideon Husk. Our foil is a TIE LN fighter. That one came apart real easy. You're rare, right? Yep. Palpatine. Hyperspace, space. Our rare is Regional Governor, and our rare foil of Search Your Feelings. So what was that? That was a 2 legendary box. 3 on average. That was 2, right? I think. I don't think we hit the 3. That was Yep. On average, averages. Very average averages. Whew. Very last box. Okay, just gonna stamp down these cardboard packs. Let's get it. So, talking to the shop, and one of their cases had like 3 showcases, which is not supposed to happen because it's supposed to be like 1 in every 2 cases. So when Fantasy Flight basically randomized everything, they randomized it maybe a bit too good, maybe a bit too random. We're gonna do this one upside down. Oh, yeah, upside down. You know what I mean. Right. G88. Rare Rook. And Full TIE Advanced. Han Solo. Wow, there just really was no hyperspace in this one. Jeddah City. And a full Tactical Advantage. Ooh, that's the KFC. Hyperspace Bounty Hunter Crew. I wish it was the Bad Batch crew, to be honest. Smoke and Cinders, also known as the Barbecue. Cloud City Wingguard. Oh, that's not funny. You shouldn't joke about that. I will absolutely joke about an on-screen barbecue of 2 people. Because, why not? Who gonna stop me? No one. That's who. Vanguard Ace in the Hyper. Another strafing gunship. And Foil Chewie, which is an uncommon. Wow, Chewie, they really did do you bad, buddy. First they didn't give you a medal until like the later movies. Now they make you an uncommon. Whew. Gotta make a Chewie mad. That's a weird sticky one. Nothing. You're only my only hope and a foil partisan insurgent. Whew. This might be our second really bad box. Hopefully not. But it's certainly working its way there. Hyper Surgical Droid. Not that we need more of those in Hyper. Just saying. Dull Marco is our rare. And a rare foil of General Krell. Boba Fett. Hyperspace Alliance Dispatcher. First legendary of the box, Vigilance. Foil Underworld Thug. Imwe. What do we got here? Rare Relentless. Foil Blizzard Assault AT-AT. Still don't really understand why the common leaders have the copyright protection on them. Let's call it. Call it whatever you want. IG-88. Hyperbase Basis. Rough. Frontline Shuttle. Foil Outer Rim Headhunter. One legendary so far. I've gone through almost half the box. Plenty of time to make up for it, box. Give me that showcase. Give me that showcase. Showcase. No. Would have been nice to have a Boba showcase. What do we got here? Heroic Sacrifice. Foil Rare of Bale. Not even as good as your daughter. Well, adopted daughter. Daughter. Adopted. Shut up, Thor. Ah, well. That's going to be an interesting one. Jin Urso in the Hyper. Hyper Precision Fire. Darth Vader is our secondary legendary of the box. Tylen Fighter is our foil. Nice. Where are all of our Boba Fett's though? Isn't Boba Fett like a rare? I feel like it's his unit card. Palpatine. Hyperspace base. Rare U-Wing Reinforcement. Foil Consular Security Force. Half a box left. Thank you very much for hanging out. We will probably have some more Star Wars content very soon. Alright, babe. Let's go. Oh boy. That is what you want to see. I mean, it's a Jyn Erso though, so it's not what I want to see. Do I have any more? I do. That is a big one though. That's not what we're looking for. That is also a big one. There we go. That's one. Alright. Good case. Good case. Shit box turned into very good box. Very quickly. Ah. Look at that. Seriously. Huh. Whew. Yeah. Very, very cool. What is tickling my foot? Alright, let's keep going. One in every 2 cases, huh? Whew. Sheesh. That's how that goes, right? I fucking hate that. Alright, Fallen Lightsaber. Foil TIE LN Fighter. Hyperspace foil. Nice. Hyperspace foils are super rare. It's funny because people were arguing on one of the groups. I don't realize how rare they are. Hyperspace AG88. Hyperspace of Restock. I think that makes our second one. Emperor Palpatine. And Foil Strike True. Luke, use the Force, Luke. Wrong scene, but you know, it works. Chewie the Baka. Traitorous. Foil Bounty Hunter Crew. I almost feel like I've said the words Bounty Hunter Crew way many times. Way more times than I really want to. Way more. Open for me. Hyper of Death Star Stormtrooper. Hyper Power Failure. Obi-Wan and Kenobi. And a foil Pirated Starfighter. Just remember, this is so far only one legendary in this box. I'm sure that kind of makes up for it, I guess. Hyperspace Galactic Ambition, rare. Regular rare of Bail Organa. Foil of Gorilla Attack Pod. Millennium Falcon, cool, needed more of those. Saw Gerrera in foil, not hyperspace. Don't know if Saw Gerrera is going to see 2. Oh my goodness, going to see too much action. It was bound to happen. This was bound to happen. Saw Gerrera is like a sideboard card, basically, effectively. From what I saw. Make sure I'm not mixing these up. I mean, it had to happen, right? Oh god, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Right during the last box as well. So, impressively done. Luckily, they mostly flipped, I think, when they fell down. So, they should be able to figure it out pretty quickly. Okay, great. Right at the end too, because you know, why not? That's what happens when your stacks get high and you're tired and you just want to go home and sleep. I mean, I know I'm home, but that's not the point. Alright, we are back to where we should be. Hyperspace, base. Adarim Headhunter in the hyperspace. We have a rare in Bendu and a foil Alliance X-Wing. What time is it? Okay, sure. We've been going for what? Almost 2 hours? Hyperspace of the Cargo Juggernaut. Rare Don't Get Cocky and a foil Mon Mothma. Count Dooku for Resilient. Don't worry, this is 3 packs to go. We're almost there. Almost to the promised land. Redemption. And a hyperspace foil of Carablast. Carablast? Whatever. And Rebels, right? Yes, Rebels. We've only had one chopper out of this case too, haven't we? Chopper base. The irony. I wanted chopper, not chopper base. What are you doing? I think this is our second legendary out of the box, is it? Or our first? Aggression? Hyperspace foil Consortium Star Viper. Last pack. Last pack. Then at some point I get the fun of trying to figure out what we cracked out of this box that was really super cool. Really super cool. Electro Stuff and a foil Super Laser Attack. So this box was probably the worst box bar the actual the actual hit. If I hadn't hit this, that was like what, a 1 or 2 legendary box. It was a pretty bad box. So yeah, all in all, some very usable hyperspace and hyperspace foils, like the Ghost, I guess. There is the Super Laser Blast is actually just a regular, not even hyperspace. I thought it was hyperspace for some reason. So, out of a whole case, I think we only got 1 hyperspace legendary foil and 2 rares. So that tells you just how hard it will be to actually hit hyperspace legendaries. This here is our pile of non-foil hyperspace. As you can see, it's pretty big. When you compare it to the amount of regular foils, it's about the same amount roughly. Regular foils a little bit more. And this is the pile of regular rare slot, so rares and legendaries. Yeah, interesting experience. I am going to be doing it again. I don't know if I should be doing it again, but I am going to be. This has been Frankens TCG. Thank you very much for hanging out. I am going to go and make a tiramisu. Bye.